in doing this work? Yeah, let's
Oh,
breathe.
okay, yeah. I'm chuckling, I'm laughing because with leadership
Mm-hmm.
comes responsibility
Yes.
and accountability. And I was chuckling just trying to think how I'm going to connect all of these pieces
Mm-hmm.
because you're very intimately acquainted with some of the things I've had to endure. I can say for sure that playing sports and being an athlete really helped my mindset when it comes to, you know, pushing past obstacles and challenges. I mean, for years, every now and then I had to play with pain and play with discomfort.
You need to write a book called that, but go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Play
I
with
like
pain.
that. Yeah.
And, you know, work through discomfort to get to a desired outcome. And for me, the benefit and the blessing of sacred sisterhood is more powerful and more important and more treasured to me than the obstacles I've had to overcome. The obstacles really, I know that I'm able to deal with them the way that I am. And you've had to help pull me back sometimes because sometimes, you know, I wanted to take off the leadership hat, like, really? You know, it's not worth it, Vikki. I can hear you, Vikki.
Right.
Don't do it. Be a bigger person. But that's few and far in between, really. But what I do understand about that is when women feel the need to attack me because that's how it feels. I recognize from a spiritually mature place that I am showing up representing something that causes them pain. And the leader in me understands that I have to reflect love anyway, and show them a different way. And it may not be received at that time,
Right.
you know, but it's my responsibility. That's one of the responsibilities of leadership. That's why if you're not mature and if you don't have love, you know, authority without love has a tendency to create abusive context. And so, you know, love is a major, major part
That's a show in and of itself. Right there.
of leadership. And I am more committed to the assignment than I am to my ego. And when I get attacked, it really is my ego that wants to strike back. But the assignment is more important because I know I'm called to impact tens of thousands of women. And that's just more important.
Yeah.
You know, and let me also talk about just briefly, you know, I'm human. I'm not superhuman. So, you know, most of the time the attacks, I can just let it roll off my back. But some days I just don't feel like it. And I feel a response raising up. And you'll call me or, you know, somebody in my inner circle. And that's the other thing. When you're called to leadership, it's a blessing to be insulated by relationships that cover you, that pray for you, that support you, that want to see you win, and who are also committed to the assignment. So, you know, we can't do this work alone. Again, the power of sisterhood and partnership and community. So there are some challenges, but life is full of challenges. And like I said, I believe being an athlete has conditioned me for my life's assignment. I played sports for almost 15 years in a very high level environment. So it conditioned me for this part of my life and this work that I'm doing. So it's like, you know, hey, tomorrow's a new day.
It is what it is. And I bring that up only because sometimes, you know, people tend to look at how it's presented, and because it's so natural, it looks easy.
Right.
But it's not always easy to be the leader. It's not always easy to be the one out front. And I think sometimes this is where I want people to be a little bit more compassionate towards the leaders, you know, and not just suck the life out of us. And then if we don't respond the way you think we should respond on every given day or any given day, then you castigate us or chastise us. And so I think it's important for us to show some humanity in, you know, everyday life, we have challenges too. I had a young woman to say to me one time, I spoke to you at church and you didn't see me, or you didn't say anything. And I said, are you sure I saw you? I said, was that a Sunday perhaps that I was going through something myself and needed to be released myself, and in an environment where I came to worship God, that I didn't have that opportunity to do it? And it was like a light bulb went on. Yeah, I have issues too.